It's weapons grade insanity. It just is. They are aggressively stupid.
There are no blue states, there are only blue cities. And I want you to really think about that. I'm going to use Missouri as an example because I was born and raised here. So, Missouri has 4 cities: Kansas City, St. Louis, Columbia, and Springfield, and all of them are painfully blue. I want you to think about the atmosphere and the reality of doing business there and or living there in these blue cities. The truth that we all know and find to be self-evident is that these cities are ridden with crime and corruption. It is expensive to live there, it's expensive to do business there. The reality of this way of life that these blue cities have produced is that it is unsustainable. And the next step is these people are moving from blue cities, from the thing that they voted for, and moving into smaller towns. Now the towns are slowly becoming blue. And in Missouri, I can tell you just about every single town also has this blue ideology. And for those who are not following, woke is infiltrating them. And you think that your little country town is safe from it, and it is not. And I guarantee you that. The last thing I want you to think about is because there are no truly blue states and it's the blue cities doing this, how powerful somebody's voice can be, even if they seem like a relatively small group. So I think it's important, while I truly believe that conservatives are the silent majority, it's important that you're actually not silent. When you see something, even if it seems small, you should really be standing up to it and matching that energy. Because I have so many people that are like, Heather, why don't you run? Why don't you run? Maybe the same reason you aren't. As a matter of fact, I did already, and I plan on doing it again someday.
Awesome. Another future candidate that doesn't understand population density. Yeah, there are blue states, just like there are red states. You claim that Illinois, for example, I'm in the next state over in Illinois. You claim that we're not blue, that we just have a big blue city in Chicago. Well, what about Missouri? Maybe Missouri's not red, it just has some red rural areas, right? Two can play that game. At the end of the day, what makes a state red or blue is how the majority of the people within that state vote. Missouri is red because a majority of people in the state of Missouri vote conservative, vote Republican. Illinois is blue because a majority of the people in this state vote liberal or Democrat. That's what makes it a blue state. Once again, you want to take open land and see all of that non populated farmland that's red and say, well, look at all of that land. That means that the state, it must be red. But you don't understand population density. There are a little over 12 million people in the state of Illinois. A little over 9 million of us live in the Chicagoland area. How the fuck do you people not grasp this concept by now? How? I mean, you're talking about the concept at work in your video, right? You're talking about how people are moving from blue cities to red rural areas and small towns, turning those towns blue. Well, if they're turning those towns blue, how do you think that happens? That means more people in that town are now blue or liberal or Democrat than are red. That's how this shit works. How the fuck do the world a favor and never run for office if you can't grasp population density.